Does it have to be the truth? 1975, let's go with the truth. Well, it was a very hot summer where I was born, this is what I was told. Arthur Ashe won, the first African American to win Wimbledon, it must have been, on the day I was born. I did once find myself on the top of a mountain in Switzerland on a bicycle. That was terrifying. I think that's right up there. And musically, a bunch of nightmares arriving at a rehearsal, having the orchestra play a piece I've never heard. Kind of my mind playing tricks on me. That's also terrifying. You see, you're putting me on the spot with his favorite, because I have a philosophy about not believing in one favorite anything. But favorite musician of all time, Mozart. You gotta pick one, right? Marriage or Figaro? Take a wild guess. Don't fight the wave, ride the wave. Certainly not this kind of interview. Paying bills. Paying bills is one. Opening those, you know, the mail you get with the little windows in them, nothing ever good comes out of those. Don't open those. Stay away, don't open those. Oh, that's easy. I wish, it doesn't exist, but I wish I could invent a kind of a machine. You walk in and you say, I'd like to be in Tanglewood now for a rehearsal. Sit and have lunch and then go back home in the same machine. It's kind of the transport, you kind of put your molecules apart, reassembles them wherever you need to go. That's what I'm working on when I'm not playing the violin. But when I was younger, I always wanted to be a spy. I always thought I would be great. I never wrestled with the question of how do you kill somebody with your bare hands, because I don't believe in killing people. So there was that potential conflict, but this, the glamorous life of a Jason Bourne or something, yeah. God, where am I? Most of the time it's true. No, I like to drive. I don't like to drive fast. Lots of little things. I wish I'd been a lot more patient with a lot more people when I was younger. So I'd go back and change that. Try to get better sooner at life. I think the thing that I'm trying to improve right now is, and by forcing myself, I don't mean that as a negative thing, but kind of making myself come out of my shell a little bit. I hope I'm able to share with people also that I don't know very well, but that I have some brief contact with, to allow them to see who I am and kind of let go of this facade that I've kept sometimes to protect myself. And I hope I'll succeed at that. I think it would have to be the Elgar Violin Concerto with Sir Colin Davis. It was a very special project. I'll tell you why that is. We found out that the violin I played, that was bought by the Violin Foundations and another foundation, Højgaard's Foundation in Denmark. We found out that violin, which used to belong to Fritz Kreisler, he played all concerts on that violin between 1904 and 1918 or 19. And then some clever person said, wait a minute, what did he play in those years? And somebody said, well, didn't he premiere the Elgar Violin Concerto? And he did. So we found out that on, I think it was November 10, don't kill me if that's the wrong date, but November 10, 1910, he premiered the first performance of the Violin Concerto of Elgar conducting, Kreisler playing on that violin. The future needs to be shaped not by those in positions of power now, but by those who will be in positions of power in 20, 30 years. And we do that by involving them in the process of making music. In other words, it's great that we bust them into rehearsals and they sit there, but if they're not actively taking part in the process of making music, even if it's just playing one note in a big orchestra or in one open string on the violin while a big orchestra is playing, once you've been touched by that magic, you will never be the same. And once these young children who we have to catch now, before they become too old and cynical and all that, once we've touched those, by the time they will be in positions of power, we don't have to justify why arts needs funding. And that's what I hope for classical music and for all the arts, in fact, that we don't have to always be on the defensive and having to defend why it's a good idea to support us.